Welcome to Live Finance. For those of you who want to manage personal finances, who want financial freedom, who want to manage all aspects for the future, this is the right channel for you. Let's get it. Don't forget to watch this video until it runs out. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you like this video. Do we have to have 1 million before we turn 30? If you don't already have your first million by the time you turn 30, then what are you doing with your life? That's the question that a lot of people ask themselves when they look back on their 20s and realize that, despite having one of the most productive and ambitious times in their lives, they don't have the financial success to show for it. To those people, I say, chill out. Why you should not care about making $1 million. As ambitious as we all are, many of us still want to make $1 million before we turn 30. The problem is, money is not everything. $1 million may open up more opportunities for you, but it can also lock other doors that are just as important in your life. Money does not define success. Be smart about what you care about and remember that money can be easy come and easy go. An alternate question, do you want to be really rich at 40? Most of us have heard that we need $1 million in our bank account before we turn 30. This is definitely an exciting milestone, but what if you didn't have to go broke before you turn 40? What if your net worth was high enough at 40 that you can stay at that level for decades to come? What does it mean if you make $1 before 30? Making $1 million before age 30 isn't necessarily a good thing. Having that amount of money at such a young age can force you into making choices you wouldn't otherwise have made and may not be in your best interests. I don't have kids yet, but I would assume a child growing up with a household income of $1 million is going to have different wants and needs than one raised by parents who earn significantly less. How much do you need in savings by your 40th birthday? The old rule of thumb was that you should have saved $1 million by your 40th birthday. But after crunching some numbers, we found that it may be possible for 20-somethings today to save $1 million in less than 20 years. How much do you need in savings by your 40th birthday? It's complicated. Here's how. Let's talk about return on capital. $1 million is a lot of money, and it's certainly better than no dollars, which is also a perfectly valid answer to that question. But if you're looking for more wealth in your life, you'll want to start thinking about return on capital. The average retirement age in Canada is 63.3 years old. According to Statistics Canada, in 2011, Canadians aged 25-54 had a life expectancy of 83.3 years. This means that we'll probably be spending more than 1/3 of our adult lives in retirement. Given these statistics, there's no reason not to take your first steps towards financial independence sooner rather than later. The earlier you start investing for retirement, and time and compound interest are your friends. Are people retiring younger because they can't afford to retire older? A couple of years ago, I read about a guy in his early 40s who made more than $4 million by selling off his business. Despite retiring young, he couldn't resist coming back to work 6 months later. "I still haven't reached my peak yet," he said. This man was making enough money that he could quit for a bit and not worry about retirement anytime soon, but he didn't want to be idle for 1 minute longer than necessary. Will you be able to retire at 60, 65, or 70 plus? If you want your retirement nest egg to reach $1 million, you'll have to start with a sizable chunk of change. According to personal finance experts, you'll need roughly 1 year's salary saved by age 25 and 3 years saved by age 35 in order for your nest egg to reach $1 million at age 65. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful for you to achieve financial freedom. Good luck for your life.